Welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. Yesterday, we built this thing, McLaren F1, with, as you can probably tell, some incredible upgrades on the thing. If you missed that video, I will link to it at the end of this video. However, in the McLaren video, okay, I promised you guys that today we would jump in and try out none other than the second car for this update, the Aston Martin DB11. If this is your first time checking out the black market stuff, basically all you gotta do, come down to the crate, press the bumper, and the car is yours. So this is sorta kinda a car that we already have in the game. We've got the hardtop version of the DB11, but as you can tell, there are sick upgrades for this thing. And that's where things start to go very wrong for Need for Speed. As per usual, we're gonna give this a go, completely bone stock. We have some black market challenges for us to go and do. Pass selected speed traps at 130 miles an hour and place top 3 in the Spectre Day event. I like the name, well played. DB11 bone stock. I love the little rear lip that pops up. Tries to make you feel like a little supercar. Yo, I can't do 130. Accelerate, please. Please! Thank you! Challenge 1 done. This Aston Martin is actually a little bit different to that McLaren F1 that we were driving around in yesterday. The McLaren, as you probably heard, was a paid DLC. It cost... I need to do the speed trap again. The McLaren F1 cost $5 of real life money. However, this Aston Martin is actually completely free, which is nice. I mean, if you really think about it, it definitely should be free. It's sort of kind of already in the game with the hardtop version. However, it does have some unique customization for this one that I definitely want to check out, providing we can do enough of these challenges. Last one. Yes, 192. All right, all the speed trap ones are done. Now we've just got to go and do our race up here. Perfect. It's a really annoying way to unlock customization for a car. I really hope Need for Speed fixes it for some of the future stuff, because this is the first black market challenge. Apparently, there's 5 black market challenges. This week, as you can probably tell, is all about cars from the UK, which is cool. It's great. They make some really good cars. However, there are 4 more weeks all scattered around things like that awesome little JDM car. I'm hoping for the future Need for Speed makes it significantly easier to get the cool customization parts for your cars, especially the ones that you purchase. In terms of the Aston Martin to drive stock, though, it's a normal Aston Martin. What? It's got 500, 600 horsepower-ish. It's rear-wheel drive, front engine. It's a big old GT car. It's gonna be like the easiest thing to drive. Anyways, I have an idea for what I want to turn this car into, and it's probably not what you'd expect, honestly. Thank you, Aston Martin. You're really not very fast, bone stock, that's for sure. Contract 1 completed, return to the garage for your Contract 1 completed, return to the garage. What are my rewards gonna be this time? Let me guess. It's gonna be purple tire smoke, because that took me 30 minutes to do. Time to go and do our customization and turn this car into... Oh, no way, guys. We've unlocked... No way! No way! It was actually purple underglow! No! Oh, would you look at that, though? The black market parts are still locked, even though I put in work. It doesn't really apply to a car like this, because this one was free. However, the McLaren costs $5 in real-life money. And then you've got to come in and do all of the black market challenges. They take between 3 to 5 hours to unlock everything. Why don't you go for like a middle ground? Give me all of the visual customization stuff after I complete the first contract. half an hour of driving around in the car, getting used to it and stuff, and then I come back and turn it into something really cool, I think that would be pretty acceptable. You gotta fix that, because unlike the McLaren, this thing actually has some pretty cool parts. Like, look how wide you make the Aston Martin. It's unreal. Since I can't toss it on, though, I've just got to go with the Alchemist part. Hood. Oh, would you look at that? There's another really cool hood that I can't put on my car. There is the super, super sick grille. I will be honest, it looks completely awful here, but at night, that whole thing lights up and is so sick. Like I said, this is gonna be a little bit unconventional for an Aston Martin. Look at the black market wide body on the rear. That's insane look. Yo, please tell me there's like a really sick, crazy wing for this thing. We've finally unlocked one of the Alchemist black market parts. I've built one of the regular Aston Martins in this game. How did I not notice any of these parts? I feel like some of these have to be unique to this car. Somebody's got an even better license plate for this. Hold on. Take that as you will. We've successfully made one of the ugliest looking cars in Need for Speed Heat history. We're gonna slam it right the way down and add some good old-fashioned camber, because I'm turning this Aston Martin into none other than a good old-fashioned drift car. So, if we're gonna do that, we need, you know what? Let's toss some blue backfire on. So now we're gonna be shooting blue flames as we drive around. Okay, I gotta give you that, Need for Speed. That's pretty cool. I'm a sucker for blue. Just gotta give the thing a fabulous paint job and we will be good to go. I have absolutely no idea if it's gonna work. The last time I tried to drift in this game, I think was November. Is this gonna work? Yup, it will. Slide it all around. It's got some difficulty transitioning from left to right. I think I might want to toss some more speed cross parts on because it's so grippy. It's just, oh, come on, bud. You gotta do better than that. Yeah, okay. Hold on, I need speed cross. Aston, how do you do with your upgrades? It doesn't really want to transition. It's definitely a heavy boy. The DB11 needs to go on a bit of a diet because getting it to snap back is really, really difficult. We're drifting at like 50, 60 miles an hour in a car that has like 800 horsepower. This should be doing like 120 miles an hour into corners. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I've tried to drift in this game, so if I can actually pass this, I'll count that up as a success. Target score, 120,000. Aston, that is gonna be a little bit difficult, but let's see if you got it off the line. I love the license plate, and away we go. The rear wing does look pretty cool, but I mean, it would definitely be complemented with the other parts, I would say, a lot better. Yo, this was 120K. I'm on 50K and I'm 20% of the way. Okay, hold on. We're going up to hard. The Aston's pretty good, apparently. 240K on hard. Okay, Aston, this is gonna be more of a challenge. I love the blue flames. Literally, they look so ridiculous and so dumb, but yet somehow it actually kind of works for Need for Speed. Let's go, Aston. Now this is a proper challenge. I think before I was just being like unnecessarily hard on the car, because yeah, it can actually drift and actually pull in like some decent points, providing you try to drive it normally. We gotta do a little bit better. We need 140K points on one lap right now. We need to lick the stamp, chuck it in the post. I don't think I can pick up 50K points in the final 10%. There's not enough good corners for the Aston. It doesn't have the horsepower to rip it all the way up here. I would have needed a different engine. It's not gonna do it. No. Oh, Aston, you put up a very, very good fight. 112k, yo. Like I said, we could have swapped our engine, got way more horsepower, made life way easier for ourselves, but we opted to not do that. So, as you could probably tell, I've been doing a lot of complaining about this update for Need for Speed Heat. However, it's not really the most useful thing to do. I've made my frustrations clear, but how could EA, Ghost Games, Need for Speed Heat actually improve? For example, racing in night after you've hit the level 50 cap is just a waste of time. You don't earn anything. There's no money to get from racing in the night, so you really need no level cap, for example. Not to mention, where are my PvP events? Why when I want to race my friends, I've got to have AI in the race as well? Literally, that's got to be one of, like, the easiest things to set up. Just a race between people and no AI. Yo, the Aston Martin, though, mega fun to drift. I actually forgot how much fun drifting was in this game with the crazy soundtrack, the absurd flames, and just looking at a car that has such a cool, like, wide body on it with actual drift challenges. I forgot how much fun that was. But Need for Speed, I think in conclusion, the update's fun, but definitely there are some points that need to be addressed the next time they drop some cars. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comments down below. If you want to check out the McLaren F1, link will be down below.